Everyone, welcome back to another video. It is me, the Review Master 19 here. It's been a minute, or it's been a while since I posted. I've been busy with college and just making cool content for you guys. A lot of content is coming up, and I realised I've reviewed a few COBI things. We're back to COBI, and as some of you viewers have requested, you wanted to see more Build Army, more COBI, and I deliver. This is the Heinkel HE111 P-2 by COBI. Let's get into it. So, quick history for you. The Heinkel HE111 P2. The P2 is the Battle of Britain variant, only armed with 3 MG15s or 34s, can't remember off the top of my head. But it was the derivative from the Dornier DO17Z flying pencil. But this is the HE111 P2. Now, the Heinkel was a medium bomber, much more stronger and beefier than the Dornier. It was called the glazed nose greenhouse because of the canopy there, and we'll get into it in a minute. This is the second iteration of the Heinkel by COBI. COBI made the Heinkel. I actually used to have the first Heinkel way before I had YouTube and way before I had a channel, and unfortunately it's up in the attic, broken, and I don't think I can ever rebuild it. So the P2 came with 2 COBI figs. I'm not sure if the figures are accurate to the model as I have mixed them up, but the model, as you see, is how it will come. So you've got nice Splinter Battle of Britain camouflage. Very nice. So let's take a look at the details. So we've got the dihedral wing design of the Heinkel. Yes, the propellers do spin. They are COBI. And you've got the landing gear, which is nice. So it does roll very well. We've got a cast tail wheel, which doesn't spin. It's smooth plastic, and it has a tendency to fall off as it's on this jumper plate, but it's quite simple to just put back on. Model has pad printing, so G1 and plus AN. The windows are printed. We have a lion symbol. If I zoom in, you might be able to see the lion symbol. There you are. And it's a very cool model. Now, I want to show you the body of the aircraft. So give me a minute while I detach the wings, and I shall show you in greater detail. We're back. So I managed to detach the wings. They're pretty cool. Excuse the dust. I haven't dusted the model in a while. On the model, we do have these flaps that move, or ailerons, however they're called. Unfortunately, mine came broken, so that's what you see there. The underside is nice and white, and they've got these little clasp hinges on. That's how it... Yep, nice Balkenkreuz, and the wing shape is very accurate to the real Heinkel. So here's the Heinkel itself. We can see the engine nacelles. These radiators are accurate to the real Heinkel. Very nice. So the nose, you might notice it's offset, and if I turn the Heinkel around over, you can see it's offset just like the real Heinkel, and that was so the bombardier slash the main gunner, front gunner, had a little bomb sight, and he could see it lay down on a little roll-up bed, and then he would lay down and drop the bombs. So the model comes with 2 COBI figs, and it's quite cool to get them. Oh yeah, by the way, this is an antenna piece. It's representing an MG15 or 34. So to take the cockpit off, you just squeeze this, which is nice. You can remove the nose, and then the glass canopy just comes off, and you can see some detail. And I removed a plate here so you can fit a full crew of 3. The COBI figs are here. I'm not sure if these are the ones from the Heinkel, but yeah, if it seats 2. They've got some nice seats in there. There would be some wheels, but I took them out because accuracy. And it's a very nice model, and to get the COBI figs in, you have to sort of have them sitting down but you have to bend their legs sitting down. Then you've got to lift their arms a bit. I don't know why they're smiling. It's probably because they've just returned after bombing RAF Hendon or something. So anyway, we can put the canopy back on like this, and then we put the main glass piece nose, and it's flush as well. There's no gaps or seams, and this is nice as well. The nose, it's just, actually, can we just take a minute to appreciate the detail COBI put into the models? That is a proper Heinkel nose. You can see the Icaria rotating mount. If you know history about the Heinkel, you'll know. And there's a little tab there. You just push that down and it fits in nice and snug. We've got the dorsal position with the small MG34 or 15. I don't know why it's like that, but hey, it's a machine gun and you've got the mount there. It's an upgraded version of the old one, and in real life this could slide back, so that's where the gunner would be. There would be waist gunners as well in these really cool windows. I only wish they would have used transparent parts, but this was a few years ago. G1 and AN, this is a Heinkel that fought in the Battle of Britain. I love the two-tone camouflage, and I love the white. We've got the Halberstadt deathbed, as it was called, the bathtub. That's where the belly gunner would be, also known as the ventral, I think. Ventral, I think it's that way. But yeah, he's got his MG34 there, and that's where the bombs are. We'll have a look at the bomb bay in a minute. We've got two big bombs as well, because this is the Battle of Britain variant. But the landing gear does go into the fairings, which is nice. It just pops down. Unfortunately, you can still see, but they lock in, which is nice, so it's not going to fall. The tail piece is really nice as well. That's very accurate to the real Heinkel, and there's a little hole to put some things in. And the tail just simply slides off like so. Very nice piece, and it just slides back on like so. So I'm going to put the wings on now, but before I do, let's have a look at that bomb bay. Heinkel could carry a crew of 5. You had your pilot, who seats on the left. You have the navigator, who is also the bombardier. Well, not the bombardier, but he can also be the navigator or the person who like is the co-pilot in case the pilot died. And then you had the bombardier, who would be here as well and could man the MG34 or 15 and release the bombs. Basically, he'd pull the thing and then he'd flick the switches. And the bomb bay, it was in this section here of the aeroplane, so there'd be 2. And the bombs weren't stored, what's the word? Like horizontally, like horizontal bombing, like most. No, they were like this. They weren't stored like this. In the bomb bay of the Heinkel on the model, the bombs were stored vertically with the fins facing down, and that actually affected how the accuracy would be. So on the model here, you've got these bombs, and not many people know this, but COBI have designed this so you can put one bomb like that, and then if you flick it, they release. Nothing new, it's just a standard 2-piece COBI bomb that they've always done in many different colours, and they still use them today. Very nice, and they clip on, of course. You can remove them if you want. I find when I'm hanging these from my wall, I tend to use a caster pin and hook there. Now, the bomb bay of the Heinkel, how the real Heinkel would be is there'd be 2 bomb bay doors, so 2 on this side, 2 on this side. And no, the model does not come with a full bomb load. I used to have the old Heinkel, so when you get the P-2, it would just come with 6, but this is what they look like. So I'm now going to show you how they release and drop. You can drop 4 bombs per side. So you just simply do this, okay? And then bomb in, los. And they don't all come out at once. And then they just all come out like that. It's like cruising and stuff. I wish there'd be a cooler mechanism, but hey, you can't have what you want. So I'm going to put the bombs in, and then we'll speak about my thoughts and opinions on the model. We're back, and while I'm here, I'm going to put the wings back. So, to put the wings back, it's quite simple. You just attach the clips on like this, and you can make a Heinkel Stuka. It's quite funny, actually. Could you imagine seeing this in the Battle of Britain, and it's a basic Heinkel Stuka? That's a bit of a weird one, but yeah, it's gull wings, which is nice, but yeah. So I'm going to put them back, and it's a real cool. The thing is, you can actually, if I zoom out, you can actually fold the wings up for storage, I believe. So if you wanted to store the Heinkel somewhere, you can fold the wings up. I don't think COBI intended that, but anyway, it's there. So to attach the wings, you just clip these pins in. Not pins, but you clip this plate on. You have to sort of jiggle it around a bit and push until it clicks in. And then you've got to push these little things down. And how you know that the Heinkel wheel is correct is you have to sort of bend the wing a bit. And it should look something like that. Yeah, perfect. So the Heinkel H111 P-2 by COBI. That's what the wing looks like, by the way. So I'm just going to take the camera off the stand and we'll do a quick run through. So, before we end the video, the Heinkel, it's a medium bomber. Has a crew of 5, okay? A pilot, a co-pilot, a navigator, and a bombardier. Armament, the P-2 had an MG34, or 15 in the nose. Okay, later versions had a 20mm cannon. Other versions had a other cannon in the split beam mount here. Okay, excuse the shake. There was also another machine gun in the dorsal or ventral position, which could slide back. This is where the bombs were stored. The Heinkel could carry 50 SC bombs. It could carry 24 different types of bombs. It can carry a lot. Externally, it could carry torpedoes, 2 torpedoes. It could carry 2 bombs or 1 big SC bomb, which is high explosive. It could also carry V1 rockets as well in later versions. The landing gear went in and had closed doors. On the model it doesn't. There's 2 radiators. It had a very strange wing design. And quick fact, the Heinkel was made by Siegfried and Walter Gunther, I believe. If I'm wrong, please let me know. Anyway, that's a review on the COBI Heinkel H111 P-2. Over the cowling, plenty of it. I shall see you in the next video.